Alright guys, some of you may or may not have seen my post earlier. By earlier I mean a day or two ago. Went thrifting and I found myself another Nerf blaster. Now, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, and that seems very unprofessional, but don't care right now. I'll put it in the description obviously and I'll look it up. But main thing first, need to see if it works. I found this at Goodwill. It didn't have a price on it, and they were nice enough to slap one on for me at $2.99. So if it doesn't work, it's not going to be a huge deal. But I would be still sad because this is a pretty cool looking blaster, and it's just kind of cool in general. It's an electronic Springer, so it kind of works the same way a Stampede does. I believe it's the Stampede that's also an electronic Springer, but today I got some batteries from work, so let's crack those open. Figured I'd just be a little bit funny to record the moment of truth, I guess you could say, to see if it works or not. Let's crack into the pack of batteries. Well, one pack. It takes 6 C batteries. I have several other electronic Nerf blasters that either take AA or Ds. I don't have anything that had Cs yet to try it out, so I just got cheap ones from my job, and we will see how, well, if it works at all. And then if it does work, maybe we'll get some better batteries for it. Fun fact, we sometimes do Nerf nights at my job. However, the last couple times it hasn't panned out really well. Either it was scheduled too soon and people weren't able to make it, or it wasn't talked about and people didn't even know it was even happening, and there I am with all these Nerf guns. Same thing before Christmas. I'm sorry, Nerf blasters, my bad. Just to have it. But and then sometime before Christmas, actually back in October, we had one scheduled. I'll have to find that one later. We had one scheduled, and it happened to be on our first day of receiving holiday truck. So like the initial huge shipment to start getting ready for Christmas and all of that stuff that came in, we were working until well after 9 o'clock, and by that time the store manager gave us like 10-15 minutes to run around and shoot stuff. So we're getting closer to finding out if this works or not. And that night I went that we only got to shoot for 10-15 minutes. I took a whole tote load of things, like thinking to myself, well, if someone wants to join and they don't have anything, I got them. But things happen, and it's not in anyone's control. Hopefully this works though, because I'd love to take this out sometime. Of course, if it does work, we will do some outside shooting with it, but right now it is about 7:30 in the evening, and the sun has pretty much gone away. So if this does work, try to get out there, but might have to wait till tomorrow, even though tomorrow's Easter. Like I said before in my other videos, and I hate to keep sounding like this, but I have a lot going on in my life, and I don't really care about Easter tomorrow. Nervous. It's the moment of truth. Is it gonna work? Well, that makes me happy. It's nighttime, but let me try to get some stuff loaded up and let me get out there real quick. Let's see if we can get anything captured. Alright guys, I got out here as quick as I could. Like I said, it is well after 7, going on 7:30. We are losing light quick, but I was so excited that this thing worked. I had to get it out here. Let's see, rotates that way. I loaded up with as many darts as I could, but like I said, I had to get out here quick, and now I gotta try to beat the traffic. So got it switched on. Let's see the real test to see if it works, and then we'll go see some how far it goes. That was so quick, and they didn't go far at all. Well, they didn't do too bad. Definitely not the best performance, but this is a much older blaster, and a very used. So I mean, just the fact that it works, I'm happy. Again, I spent $3 for this thing, so I'll go inside and give my final thoughts. Well, let's look at some ranges first. Alright guys, so up here you can see that little X. That is my 50-foot mark. You can see they all came short, some shorter than others, but I would say they at least went about 40-45 feet grouped up. A big cluster right here, except for one all the way in the back, as you can see right there. So I guess it's around end strike time. That's really not too bad. Electronic Springer. Sure, if I opened it up, cleaned it up a little bit, lubed the tube up and everything, it would probably perform a little bit better, but I also would be afraid of breaking it. But yeah, so again, I'm just happy the thing works. Let me see if I could get another shot of me firing it before it gets completely dark out here, and then we'll give some final thoughts again. Alright guys, back inside with the Swarmfire, and yeah, I looked up the name again. It's the Swarmfire for $2.99 at Goodwill. I'm very happy with this one. It's a really nice Nerf thrift. It could be in better condition. As you can see, it does got some blemishes there. I already cleaned it up as best as I could. Anytime I thrift any of these things, I immediately hit them with Clorox wipes and just try to clean them up as best as possible. But I mean, it works perfectly fine. It's got weak batteries, and I mean, it's been plenty used in its life, so maybe one day I'll open it up, clean it up, lubricate some things a little bit, see if we get a little bit more performance out of it. But it works perfectly fine, and I'm happy with it. So looks awesome. My first electronic Springer. And yeah, this might go to a Nerf night at one point or another. It is a little bit bigger, and with 6C batteries, I have bigger and heavier ones, so. Thanks for tuning in if you watched. If you want to see more Nerf content, let me know. I definitely want to go through some more blasters that I've thrifted. I could still do some more blind bags and just some random other content. Again, I know a lot of channels should be focused on one thing in particular, but if it's keeping me busy, that's all that matters. So, till next time, guys, Landau out.